guys, and happy Saturday. We're happy to welcome retirement and investment advisor Chris Heerlein. He's the radio talk show host of Retire Ready on News Radio KLBJ. And thanks for being here, as always.
Pleasure to be here.
Love having you. And if you've been invested in the stock market over the past 8 years, it's been quite a ride. And Chris, you're going to tell us about this very volatile 2016 that we've had so far and how we can make sense of this and get some control
It's
here.
off to a wild ride here. And you're right. The last 8 years have been, on the upswing, and they have been volatile at times. And I venture to say that if you've been in the stock market the last eight years, you may be spoiled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about here? The third longest bull run in history leading up through 2014. I mean, it's been on a big uptick here. And so what we need to focus on now is not letting the news headlines, not letting the radio ads, the TV ads hit us emotionally in a way that we're going to make some bad decisions, some knee-jerk decisions about our retirement plans, our retirement accounts. We got to be very careful during this time.
What opportunities should retirees be looking for right now?
Well, I talked about this a few weeks ago, and that's just because the market we knew was going to be volatile heading into 2016, and it's delivered. And this is a great time for you to look at how much risk you're holding in your portfolio. This is a big deal right now, especially for those of you that are either retired currently, preserving what you got, or 5 to 10 years out. We don't have time any longer to recover from the big swings. Think about that. If it took 8 years for us to recover, right, and start getting back above where we were in 2008, right before it crashed. If you're 5 to 10 years out from retirement, the one thing you don't have is time. So we got to start looking at the risk and focusing on preserving and then building upon it.
So there were a lot of big Social Security changes that happened behind closed doors in the last year in Washington, D.C. And you say a lot of families are making really quick knee-jerk decisions. And so this is one of the things you guys specialize in. You can give our viewers up-to-date information on Social Security and whatnot, and tell us about how you can serve us best there.
Absolutely. And this is the deal. Nobody's knowing about this. Okay, they're not talking about this on the news. You're not hearing about this on the radio unless you listen to our show, of course. But what has happened is that the file and suspend strategies that have been available for years to married couples, divorced, widows, all that type of thing has all changed. And there's a window right now. You have until May 1st of this year. If you're turning 66 by May 1st, you got to make a decision on whether you're going to take advantage of the strategies, if that you're being grandfathered into. And you would think that because they're getting rid of all the strategies, things would be getting simpler. They're actually more complicated than ever. So the thing that we need to do is sit down. We need to talk to you about what your options are. Are you within that window? And then maximize those benefits to the best that we can during the short window that we have.
So with just a few months left to claim these strategies, you want to get something in front of people so they can make sense of this and make good decisions. You've got the Social Security decisions right here. Tell us how people can get a copy of this.
We just updated this with the new rules for 2016. This is going to answer major questions that you have, like when is the cutoff? When is the deadline? How do I optimize my benefits with the new rules? And how do I optimize my benefits down the road, even if I'm not grandfathered into this? The Social Security decision will answer those questions and more. This will talk and show you the strategies available to you today.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And to get your questions answered and get this free report, email the team at retire@reapfinancial.com. And also be sure and check out Retire Ready on News Radio KLBJ Saturdays and Sundays.